For years, Sister Wives fans believed two things: that Kody Brown's golden curls were real, and that Christine's marriage would last forever. But in 2025, both illusions shattered. A shocking bald photo leak and a podcast confession collided, leaving fans asking, what else was fake? What else was hidden? And the answers are more explosive than anyone imagined. Stay tuned, because this story will change how you see Sister Wives forever.
Really. I'm pretty impressed with her ability to manifest. Like in a plural marriage, she could have never done that. Like, I'm excited for her to have this.
For over a decade, Kody Brown's golden curls have been more than just hair. They've been his identity, his symbol, his pride. But shocking new photos reveal a side of Kody that fans never imagined. Was it all a wig? Was his mane of glory just smoke and mirrors? And if so, what does that say about everything else he's been hiding? Stay tuned, because this hair scandal isn't just about looks. It's about trust, betrayal, and the unraveling of a family empire. When Sister Wives first aired in 2010, Kody Brown's hair was practically its own cast member. Fans adored the golden curls. They weren't just strands of hair, they were a statement. A free spirit. A leader of plural love. His mane said, I'm different. I'm bold. I'm unstoppable. I always thought his hair was iconic. Like, that's just who Kody was. Another fan? It was his personality. Without it, would Sister Wives even work? But then came the leak. The photos no one was ready for. Kody Brown, completely bald. Fans began to ask, had we been deceived all along? Because if Kody's hair was fake, what else in his world was staged? The backlash was immediate. Reddit threads exploded. Twitter burned with memes. Some fans claimed betrayal, others said it explained everything. Was Kody's confidence, his arrogance, his power, tied to hair that was never his? Former insiders hinted that Kody had long used hair pieces to cover thinning spots. Not for vanity, but for control. He needed the image, the lion's mane alpha male, to hold his family and followers together. But when the truth surfaced, fans didn't see vulnerability. They saw a mask ripped away. And the real question, did the wig represent just hair or the illusion of a perfect family all along? As the family fractured, viewers began connecting dots. Was the wig a metaphor for the entire Sister Wives story? A glossy cover hiding cracks beneath? The hair scandal wasn't just about vanity. It was about loyalty, trust, identity. To fans, Kody's curls were never just hair, they were a contract. And when that contract broke, so did their faith. Kody Brown may never answer the question, wig or not. But one thing is clear: the image of golden curls has been forever shattered. And as fans turn away, the bigger question remains: without the hair, without the illusion, without the wives, who is Kody Brown really? What do you believe? Were Kody's famous curls real or just the ultimate TLC illusion? Comment your thoughts below, and don't forget to like this video if you've ever questioned the truth behind Sister Wives. Part 2. Christine Brown's raw confessions on the Modern Love podcast have left fans shaken. She opened her heart about childhood pain, her complicated wedding to Kody, and the price of building a family on reality TV. But what shocked listeners most wasn't just her decision to leave it, was the way she revealed it. Stay with us, because what Christine admitted in laughter and tears may just change the way Sister Wives fans see her forever. Christine began at the very beginning, her childhood. She described moments of innocence, but also the strict rules of faith and community. For the first time, listeners heard the girl before the sister wife. The dreamer. The believer. Christine, I wanted a big love. I thought Kody would give me that forever. She laughed gently as she recalled her wedding day, a young bride full of hope. But behind the laughter was something deeper, a sense of loss. A life she sacrificed for a promise that never came true. Christine admitted the cameras shaped everything. Every fight, every laugh, every choice was magnified. The show didn't just show her family, it changed her family. And when she spoke of leaving Kody, listeners leaned closer because she didn't describe it as escape. She described it as survival. When Christine revealed the moment she decided to walk away, fans could feel the weight. She shared it not with bitterness, but with a quiet courage. She said the hardest part wasn't breaking free, it was admitting she'd been unhappy for years. But here's the twist. Through laughter, she spoke of healing. Instead of painting Kody as only the villain, she exposed the cracks in the system itself, the plural marriage, the endless demands, the loneliness. Fans expected rage. They got forgiveness. Fan tweets, Christine leaves Kody, the strongest sister wife. And yet, the backlash came. Some fans felt betrayed that Christine didn't unleash full anger at Kody. Others loved her vulnerability. Her story became more than just a breakup, it became a debate about strength, faith, and female independence. And at the very end, Christine dropped a surprise mentioning David only briefly. A man fans expected her to celebrate, but instead she left in the shadows. Why? In just 1 hour, Kody Brown turned her life into a modern love story, not about romance, but about self-love. Her podcast confession wasn't a takedown. It was a rebirth. A woman once silenced by faith and family, now speaking with laughter, with tears, with truth. But for fans, questions remain. Why protect David's privacy? Why forgive Kody? Why now? Christine left the world hanging. And maybe that was the point. Because sometimes the silence between words tells the story better than any confession. So now we turn to you. Was Christine's confession a healing journey or a careful rewrite of the past? Do you see her as the strongest sister wife or as someone still guarding secrets? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. Kody's golden mane wasn't just hair, it was power. From the very first TLC promos in 2010, his curls symbolize freedom, rebellion, and the alpha leader of a plural family. Fans joked the hair had its own storyline. But beneath the surface, something darker brewed. Without the curls, Kody isn't Kody. So when bald photos surfaced online, fans weren't just laughing, they were grieving. Was it vanity? Was it deception? Or was the wig a mask for something deeper, a man terrified of losing control? Because if Kody's hair was a wig, what else in the Brown family was staged? As a little girl, I dreamed of love. I thought marriage would give me everything. She opened her heart on the Modern Love podcast, recalling childhood innocence and the weight of faith. Then her wedding to Kody described with laughter, but also with pain. Every detail felt like slow motion. The dress, the vows, the hope. But as Christine spoke, listeners could hear it, the ache of dreams slowly slipping away. And what she revealed next shook fans harder than any Sister Wives episode ever had. The Brown family wasn't just living, they were performing. TLC cameras shaped arguments, dinners, even parenting choices. Christine admitted the show changed her family. What fans saw wasn't just reality, it was curated drama. And behind the lights, the wives carried silent pain. She always laughed to cover the sadness. But Christine's laughter on the podcast wasn't about comedy, it was about survival. As Kody fought off rumors of wigs and deception, Christine told the world she was done. The timing wasn't lost on fans. The lion had lost his mane, and his wife. For Christine, leaving wasn't rebellion, it was liberation. But for Kody, it was humiliation. And yet, the biggest twist was still to come, 'cause Christine didn't attack Kody. She forgave him. Fans expected fire. Rage. A scorched earth takedown of Kody. Instead, Christine's words were soft. She spoke of healing, of reclaiming her identity, of laughter after pain. The internet divided, some called her strong, others said she let Kody off too easy. Fan reaction Facebook post. I wanted her to drag him, but maybe her peace is the real victory. And then, in the final minutes of the podcast, Christine mentioned David barely at all. Why? The bald leak in the podcast created an explosion. Reddit threads filled with thousands of comments. Facebook groups debated forgiveness versus accountability. TikTok stitched Christine's laughter with Kody's bald memes. The narrative wasn't just about hair or marriage, it was about truth, masks, and what fans feel they were owed after 15 years of loyalty. Christine saying, I can't do marriage with Kody anymore. Christine described in detail the community rules that shaped her childhood. She spoke of long church meetings, the pressure to conform, and the quiet moments when she dreamed of freedom. She remembered sneaking books, writing in her journal, and imagining a love story far beyond what her faith allowed. For the first time, listeners heard the hidden girl behind the public smile. Her wedding to Kody wasn't just a ceremony, it was a performance for family and faith. Christine recalled the weight of her dress, the way her hands trembled as she signed the papers, and how she forced herself to smile when the cameras pointed her way. She admitted that even on that day, she felt a small whisper inside saying, "This isn't the love I dreamed of." But she buried it because that's what was expected. On Reddit, fans compared Kody's wig rumors to a magician's trick. One post read, "If the hair was fake, then the whole show feels fake." On Facebook, others laughed, posting side-by-side memes of Lion Kody versus Bald Kody. YouTube comments exploded with questions. Was this why Kody seems so insecure in later seasons? Did his power crumble with every thinning strand? These reactions turned the wig leak into more than gossip. It became a symbol of Kody's unraveling authority. Experts have long noted that reality TV reshapes families. TLC's contract, according to past interviews, demanded availability at nearly all hours, with producers choosing which conflicts to highlight. For the Browns, this meant private arguments became national entertainment. Christine confessed that sometimes fights were held longer because the cameras hadn't captured enough footage. What was once authentic family struggle became manufactured drama. Christine's confession also spilled beyond the fan base. Women's forums and feminist blogs praised her courage to walk away. Talk shows highlighted her story as proof that even long-term religious marriages could not suppress personal truth forever. Meanwhile, cultural commentators compared Kody's wig scandal and Christine's confession as two sides of the same coin, one hiding weakness behind appearance, the other exposing strength through vulnerability. In moments like these, silence spoke louder than words. The Brown family's legacy wasn't just about marriages or television, it was about masks, illusions, and the cost of living for an audience. Polygamy in Utah had faced legal challenges for decades, with the Browns themselves once investigated during the early seasons of the show. While charges never materialized, the constant pressure shaped how the family behaved on camera. Christine's podcast hinted at this, how the fear of law, combined with the eye of television, forced them to present unity even when cracks were breaking them apart. And just when fans thought it was over, Christine left us with silence. A cliffhanger only she controls. So where does this leave us? Kody's curls exposed as fragile. Christine's love story rewritten with bravery. Two revelations colliding in 1 year, leaving fans stunned. Was Kody's wig the ultimate TLC illusion? Was Christine's confession her final goodbye or the beginning of a brand new chapter? Now, we want to hear from you. Was Christine's peace more powerful than anger? Was Kody's wig a betrayal lure, just a man's insecurity? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash the like button if Christine's story touched you. Subscribe for more, because the next chapter in the Sister Wives saga may be the most shocking yet.